What's up, everyone? Hey! Ooh. The Benno himself has finally put his camera on. This is what Benno looks like. He exposed him, well, not exposed, showing himself what he looked, showed everyone what he looked like for like a split second on a stream. But that's it. Obviously, the man of the hour, Mr. Liam, Hope in the North.
Hello there.
And you've got some lunatic waving around Wandavision. Quite scary right there. I don't know who this is. What's going on? Oh, George, can you change your name? What the hell is that all about?
It's a reference to the show.
What are you going? Oh yeah.
You uncultured swine.
Ralphie, good old Ralph Boner. There you go. Actually, we're going to change it to red to suit the colour of Wanda. You know, Wanda's in a costume. So, without further ado, let's get into this review again. So, episode 1, right? I opened it up. Well, I started it, and I thought to myself, "What the bloody hell is going on? What the hell is this crap? This bloody Marvel comedy? What? Vision's dead? What the hell is going on? This is bonkers. Is Wanda just on acid or something? Is this like a whole series of Wanda being on acid?" But no. We go through the decades of comedy. So we start off with the 60s, then 70s, then 80s comedy. So we go through all the decades.
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys think of that first episode and the first scene, seeing all the crazy comedy sitcom tropes?
I thought it was pretty it was pretty interesting. You know, it's definitely like nothing we've seen in the MCU before. So I thought it was cool. I'm not really. There are some people I know who are more into those kind of old classic sitcoms, so they got more of the references than I did. Mm-hmm. But I think it was a nice pastiche of that era of TV, I think.
Have you never seen any like daft comedies from years ago?
Not like full episodes or seasons, no.
Fair enough. What was you going to say, George? Oh, sorry, go on, Liam.
No, I was going to say, yeah, same as Ben. I've seen bits of old comedies, but I did expect, or I did know that there was going to be a lot of that sort of weird comedy because I'd seen the trailers. So it was just a matter of how long would that go on for.
Oh, that's fair. I never saw the trailers. To be fair, I just sort of thought like, all right, let's watch it. And I did watch a Jeremy Johns review, and he said, yeah, it's basically an old comedy. And I was like, is it really, though? Is it like, are they actually doing that for real? Because the way he described it was, but I thought, let's just watch it. Let's see what's going on. And I watched it, and I was like, what on earth is going on? What the hell is this? But you've never really seen a show pretend to be a show inside a show. And then at the end, you hear people going, Wonder. Oh wait, no, weird things happen. It's like, you know, isn't it like the family
helicopter?
No, the family come over and someone is choking and Vision puts his hand in his throat and saves his life, and you think, damn, that shouldn't be happening in a family-friendly comedy, should it? You know.
No.
But that's the thing. It's like it's the kind of like it's dark, isn't it? Because it's implying that there's something not so good going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. And when they go out and about in other episodes, you see that people are just acting really, really weird and really odd.
Yeah.
They did a good job at acting like it was a comedy, though. Everyone just seemed very, very, very dedicated to acting daft like it was a comedy. And the laugh tracks were exactly like an old comedy. Like, you didn't really get a lot of... The laugh tracks were very over-exaggerated. Well, when later sitcoms came about, the laugh tracks were sort of like normal laugh tracks. Like,
well, with the laugh track in Wandavision, I think just episode 1, maybe episode 2, they did get an actual audience in for the laugh track.
That is some great trivia, bro. I had no idea that happened.
Yeah.
I was just going to say also as well. I've gone.
Sorry.
Oh, thanks. No, I was going to say, I think I read recently as well that I think the actors went to this boot camp as well, or something, this comedy boot camp or something, so they were sort of trained in how to act and in those sort of comedies in the different decades. I think, I believe.
Didn't know that.
You got to respect the dedication. So I have interest before the Oh wait, sorry. What were you going to say, Ben? You were going to say something.
Oh yeah, so like in later decades, they just use like sampling, wouldn't they, and kind of put it in the background artificially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, no, some of them had a live audience, but what I sort of meant was like the old laughs were really over exaggerated. They used to go "ah" and "ha." The later ones,
and all the various noises, just laughter.
Very, very over exaggerated and corny. While the later ones, they sounded a lot more realistic and like they actually were laughing. But obviously, you do get some shows with laughter tracks all the time. Spam like the Big Bong Theory. Like, what is going on? The Big Bong Theory. Huh?
Yeah.
Friends. No, but some of Friends is actually kind of funny. Like, my sandwich and pivot and all that crap, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen those 2 episodes.
No, fair enough. But some of Friends is crap. Later Friends is like really weird. So the problem is, it starts off with them like acting cool and acting like friends really well, but later on it just gets too bizarre and weird. But anyway, enough about sitcoms. Back to WandaVision. What was your guys' theory before you found out the truth in episode 3?
I thought Mephisto was going to be the big bad villain at controlling everything.
Who's the Mephisto?
Mephisto.
My Fisto?
No, Mephisto.
Mephisto is like the devil of the Marvel universe, basically.
Oh, and you thought he was pulling like crazy magic on him, evil magic.
Yes.
Okay.
Which was a lot of people did think that, and it was kind of hinted at in the dialogue a bit that didn't actually happen, which was odd. I thought Wonder Man was going to show up because there was concept art. There's a character called Wonder Man who has strong links to Vision because he was an android that basically in the comics Vision was created from from a combination of like Ultron and Wonder Man and someone else or something. Anyway, there was concept art for him in the back of one of the kind of videos they released for like promotional purposes. And so I thought, he's going to be in it then. But as it turns out, he wasn't. So that was my theory.
Liam, what was yours?
I don't think I had any, to be honest. I was just going along for the ride, pretty much.
Okay, so you just didn't care what happened. They could have just.
Well, no. I would have cared because if something happened that I didn't like, it probably would have affected my opinion of the show or a certain episode. But now I don't think I really had any theories, to be honest. I just didn't bother to theorize. I just wanted to.
I do know one theory. Sorry, I was going to say, I do know one theory. You know how the barrier started to expand in later episodes? Well, some people thought that the barrier would expand all across the world, and that's what would cause all the multi. I feel what you call it, the
multiverse.
Multiverse. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
And so it would just destroy like parts of the world and make it like that, basically.
Hakel says, "I up the boys, George in brackets."
Hey, really?
So anyway, I'll tell you my theory. I can't really remember it off the top of my head, but it was totally wrong. It was something like someone's got WandaVision attached to a machine and they're harnessing a power, and this is all just in her head or something. But it was some weirdness like that. It wasn't much of a good theory.
I could have seen that as a thing.
Okay, but
I could have seen that.
Anyway,
I think that would have been pretty disappointing though if that had happened.
Yeah.
It's just what I thought. To be fair, it's just what my honest guess. But anyway, so we got to the twist. We got to what actually happened. Wanda made this world for herself, and the thing is, even though she sort of seems like the bad guy, all she wanted was to bury Vision, and they were like, "No, you can't. Sorry, screw you." And she was like, "What?" And then she just had a massive rage mode because all she's done is try to save the world and do the right thing, loses the love of her life, lost her brother, lost her parents, which you obviously see she lost her parents in the flashbacks later. And, how she did have a proper family originally. She wasn't just kidnapped as a baby or whatever and made to be experimented on. So, she's been through a lot of crap. and they wouldn't even give her the courtesy of letting them bury Vision. They were like, no, we want to see the technology. Which, I mean, I don't care. Like, literally, you've got all the best technology in the world. I know you want to fight aliens, but you've got so much technology. What is Vision's robotness going, or at least promise her the body after you've looked inside his head and all that crap?
I was gonna say one thing that I found out though. Do you know how you had all the commercials through the series?
Mm-hmm.
Well, originally that was meant to be Doctor Strange trying to basically signal to Wanda, like with the toaster in episode 1 beeping. That was meant to be the bomb that killed her parents. And going, I don't know. You can see references to Doctor Strange, but they just couldn't get in there to do it basically because of COVID.
Oh,
well, it was a Stark Industries toaster, wasn't it? So it kind of
foreshadowed.
Or, well, not foreshadowed because I guess it happened in the past. It'd be the foreshadowed, you know.
Yeah, right.
So, anyway, what did you? So, did you guys think the twist was good? How it was just all a made-up world, or did you think it subverted expectations, or do you think it was just a bit like?
I mean, I thought it was good how it all turned out. Like I say, I think it really, you know, of course, you had to keep watching to see what was going to happen, and then things, as the episodes went on, things started to progress and more started to be revealed, and then you start to see more, and then the final few episodes, you know, they were the best, I'd say, and you get to find out all the stuff, and all the mysteries are revealed essentially, and yeah, I mean, I was pretty satisfied with it.
Oh, damn! Fair enough.
I did have one more theory.
Go on, then.
That when the Barracks men expanded in the comics, Wanda has a very memorable line where she says "no more mutants." But well, a lot of people thought that they might try and reverse that line. So when she covered the world with the barrier, see how the barrier changed people, and how it changed. I forget now the one who Monica, how it changed her and made her basically super. If it covered the world, if that brought mutants into the MCU like that, so as the barrier went around, it made people mutants, and that's how they got the X-Men into the MCU, which I think that would have worked quite nicely.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it didn't really. I saw that theory, and I thought it was kind of clever how they like flipped on its head. But I don't know if it would have. Yeah. I don't know how they're going to put mutants in the MCU at all, because
I don't.
If they want to imply that they've been around this entire time, that's going to be very difficult. They've kind of done that already with Eternals, and people have mocked that because it's like, oh, we've been here the entire time and we haven't interfered. It's like.
Bit odd, isn't it?
Apparently they've got something to fix that in the movie, but I'm not looking forward much to Eternals compared to like Spider-Man and others like that. It doesn't grab my attention.
True.
Yeah. Anyway, so we find out what happened, and then we see the snap, and I thought seeing the consequences of the snap was really cool. How I can't remember the other lady's name, the one who gets thrown out the Wanda's world. Monica, yeah. So she
Monica
comes out.
Rambeau.
Yeah, so she comes out the snap, and she rolls up in the hospital and is like, "What happened to my mum? What the hell?" And then they're like, "Yeah, she died ages ago, mate. Sorry." And she's like, "What?" And you think, damn, you feel so bad for this character because they've just come back from the snap, so you can see that this character's lost stuff as well, so she can understand where Wanda's coming from when she interacts with her. Still doesn't make a difference though. Wanda sends her flying, which is
and it is good that Monica is a little girl from Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, which I think is a nice little connection.
Yeah, the post-credit scenes are pretty good too.
Yeah.
At least more interesting than Falcons, but it's for another time.
I didn't even check the post-credit scenes. Let's go through them. What happens in all of them? Then I didn't even know there was a post-credit scene to each episode. No.
Well, I mean,
Well, I think it was only for 5 and 6, wasn't it? No, 5 and 6, 9 and 10.
there was one. There was a few actually. There was one in. There was one where you see Monica meet Ralph Boner or Quicksilver, or whatever, which wasn't interesting. One where you see the White Vision, obviously leading into the next episode, and then in the final episode there are two, because obviously those are where it comes to the end, those were the most important post-credit scenes usually come in, and it was Monica going into a like a theater or a cinema and meeting a Skrull, and I think and the Skrull's like.
And Captain Marvel wanted to see her, basically, wasn't it?
I think he says like a friend of your mother's, because obviously her mother was. So it might be Carol or Talos or whoever, And I think that's going to lead into Secret Invasion or Captain Marvel 2, whichever one comes first.
It has been confirmed that she is in Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah, so it's probably that one.
So is Miss Marvel as well.
And the second one is basically Wanda in a cabin in like some sort of like very American Western.
Oh yeah, at the very end, I saw that bit. And she's working on it.
And you can hear the voices of her kids in the Darkhold or whatever, the dark magic realm, and that's also lead into Doctor Strange 2. People are saying, I think the idea is that they're kind of adapting House of M, but not doing it in exactly like the original story.
Yeah.
Because in House of M, she fucks everything up trying to bring back her kids. So it's kind of
interesting. But anyway,
I do think Wanda and Doctor Strange will have a little bit of a cameo in Spider-Man.
Hopefully,
maybe. I mean, Doctor Strange.
I think they will. What with the characters that they confirmed, like Tobey Maguire's Doctor Octopus, and then Electrode from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Electrode. You mean the Pokemon?
Electrode.
I don't know his name. The big blue one from Amazing Spider-Man 2. Him.
The Big Willy? What?
No, the big blue one from.
Big blue one. Sorry, I thought you said Big Willy from Spider-Man. I thought, what are you going on about?
I can't believe you actually thought he said that. I thought you were just joking.
I thought he said the Big Willy from Spider-Man. I thought, when was this scene happening? But yeah, I forgot to mention she didn't actually steal Vision's body. I totally forgot about that. He was just made up, wasn't he?
It's interesting how that worked out.
So anyway,
so I do like how they made the footage look like she did steal it.
Yeah,
but then it turns out it's the actual agent in charge.
But anyway, Jimmy Woo rolls up. He's hilarious. He's an absolute Chad. He's so funny in it. What's her name? Darcy shows up. She's funny banter in some parts. Some people don't like her. I thought she was far better.
I was going to say, I think Darcy was a lot better used in this than in the Thor movies.
Yeah, because in the Thor films, in the first one she was just a creep, and in the second one she was just rubbish. She just didn't do anything. But anyway, so on to let's skip to the villain twist because that was quite interesting. What did you guys think of that? Good, bad?
It was Agatha all along.
The
songs were good in this, but no, I did quite enjoy them.
I think if I can remember, I might have thought later on that she was definitely one to be suspicious of. It seemed like it was being hinted at. If I remember correctly, I don't know. It's been a while since I watched it now, but. I thought that was a good twist and how that all turned out. Yeah,
the blonde woman. It was at the not a party. It was like a gathering, and there's a blonde woman in charge of it. Well, I saw a lot of things going around that she was like a third witch. I saw this one on a film theory. I don't know if you've watched it as well. But there's another witch in the MCU. who is very close to the character, and I think they must have. I think they had the same name as well. But I thought she was going to be like another twist villain, or she was going to be like the third witch inside the hex.
All right, then.
I think would have been quite interesting.
Yeah, but as I was going to say though, personally, I thought the twist was all right. You could, I guess they do need a villain, but the thing is, I just want to say right now, the first 3 episodes I was really interested in, but then as soon as you found out everything else, I was sort of. The rest of it was good, apart from the final episode, which was a bit. But the thing
that
is,
was great. But...
Yeah, I really enjoyed the final episode.
If you guys like it, that's fair enough. But I personally found it a little bit. I don't know. But first 3 were great. The rest of them were good. Then the final episode was a bit crap. Apart from the very end, I found the emotion at the very end and the acting was really, really well done. And you having to see Wanda let go of everything. But yeah, have you guys got much more you want to say? Or before
her going to where the house was and seeing everything being made up, like seeing that Vision had went and brought the house. I thought that was a really heartbreaking scene with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is. It's a nice theme, isn't it, throughout the show about kind of grief, because it doesn't start out with well, you don't really expect it when you start out, even though like Vision's dead, obviously, because like Vision's alive, but then it's kind of that like devastating realization by the end that like this is all a figment of her imagination, and maybe now she can finally let go because this character's obviously been through a lot and is kind of in denial. I don't think that really I don't think that justifies a lot of the stuff she's done, because like it was a bit weird how at the end of the show they were like, she walks away fine, like she hasn't committed any crimes yet. But I don't know. It was a nice message.
I'll tell you what. You know, when they share like Dead Vision, like both when it's like when Wanda turns out and it's Dead Vision and not Dead Vision on the table itself, I thought that looked really, really well done.
Yeah.
It gave that creepy vibe and that like that dead vibe as well, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's not what you want to see, is it? It's not what she wants to see.
Yeah,
but it's not going to look nice, is it? So,
especially
as he's dead. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say though, right? I was actually gonna say, I did like the Vision fight with the other Vision. That was really cool. I like them back and forth talking about stuff. I didn't like the fight in the sky. I didn't like how Rambo said they'll never know what they gave up for you, and then she's like, well, and then I'm thinking, hold on, you like destroyed a town, you ruined you put all these people's lives on hold, and you're holding them hostage. I'm sorry, like look at all the other people who went through grief. Like, come on, lad, ridiculous.
Did you say Rambo? Who did you say?
It's Monica Rambo, isn't it?
Monica Rambo, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was wondering who you were on about.
Sylvester Stallone pops up in the last episode and starts.
He was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That would have been nice to see him there. Hello, Gampat. How's it going, bro? Quick. You put because of the profile picture.
Yeah, I was doing something.
Oh, okay. But what's his name? Oh, the point I made just totally has gone. The point that I wanted to make now, totally out of my head. The fights in the sky were very weird. But as I say, the very ending was kind of cool. I was going to say, though, I like how it sets up for the multiverse. I like how, and it sort of ends. Sort of felt like there was more to happen, but it's not been renewed for a second season.
I think when White Vision gets all his memory back and just flies off.
Yeah, that was really.
I was just gonna mention that because I haven't watched any videos that might clear that up. But I was wondering about that when didn't he transfer? Like you said, George, he transferred his memories to White Vision and then he flew off. Yes. And then I thought, does that mean Vision's going to live on, and this and that? But then it comes to the end, and then Vision's still sort of says goodbyes to Wanda, and then the thing disappears, the barrier and all that stuff. So then he's still gone. So I'm just wondering about that. I don't know. I was a bit confused by that.
Well, I think he transfers all his memories to White Vision. So White Vision has all those memories, but so White Vision goes off because he wasn't made by the Hex, was he? But the normal Vision was. So I'm guessing the Hex Vision was destroyed, but White Vision has kept the memories, but just went off somewhere else. And we'll come back in like a normal movie.
Yeah, maybe then. I couldn't remember where White Vision went, but
he literally flew off after he got the memories.
Yeah, maybe we'll see him again then. Yeah, like you say.
I think we'll see him in the Young Avengers movie when that comes out.
I was going to make a couple more points before we go on to ratings and whatever. But, like, I sort of thought to myself, why is Wanda so aggressive, man? Like, I know she's going through grief, but this ain't like her when she shot Monica out the shield. And also, I sort of felt like... Oh, yeah, but I did like the behind-the-scenes episode. That was quite banterous. As I say, the first 3 episodes did something that no show... I can't think of any show that has done things like that before. And they did it in a good way. It really made... It was a bit like what the hell at first, but then you sort of think, oh, this is interesting. But then as soon as the twist happens, it's not as great as before, but it's still good. That's my opinion. And the finale was a bit... up until the very end.
What did you guys think of the set costume design?
Yeah, that was good. Accurate.
Yeah, I really like Wanda's new costume. It actually looks like the comics rather than just like a red corset and a leather jacket or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gone. If I grab this, we're gonna have a look at one.
Oh, okay. Oh no. This is going to go on for a long time.
He's going to be wearing a dress right now.
There we go. So,
I was going to say quickly. Sorry, I'll let you back in a sec, George. But the Ralph Boner stuff, I thought that was absolutely fucking stupid. Everyone was hyping up, thinking, "Oh man, we'll get this guy from the X-Men films in, yes, or whatever." And then it just turns out to be a bag of arse. Oh yeah, my name's actually Ralph Boner. It's sort of like they're just saying "fuck you" to the fans. So that was stupid. Sorry, George. Go ahead. The floor is yours. Let's go.
There we go. So here's Puggo Wanda. Well, you can see like this would have been from the 1970s, was it?
Yeah.
So they got the costumes quite nicely right. I think.
Yeah.
Like you can see like the patterns like the massive bump. But yeah, I think they got the costumes. They're not really nice. Same with like the Halloween episodes where I've put them somewhere. There they are. So the Halloween costumes, I think, look very good and very close to what the original comic book costumes look like as well. Like them too.
Yeah. I like how that Vision one looks as a pop figure. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I just put his pants on as well.
It's funny with the trainers. Are they trainers he's wearing?
Yes, they are. Yeah, fucking getting closer. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you look as well, they've even got it like the actual crest on his head. It's slanted to the side a bit, like it did it in the episode itself.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. One thing I did want to talk about is Wanda's costume that he gets at the very end as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
I don't at the pop of it. I just wanted to talk about it. So.
All right then.
So I don't have the pop, but I just wanted to see what you guys thought of what
can
the
move the
costume
screens
looked
around.
like.
That's awesome. Bloody hell.
Oh.
All right then. So what were you going to say, George? Or can we move on to the ratings now?
Well, I was about to say about Wanda's costume at the end of the finale when she gets a full comic book costume.
Oh, okay. Can we move on to the ratings, or have you? Oh, sorry, Lou.
No, I was just saying that was good. Yeah.
All right then. So I give this. Oh wait, Ben, have you guys got any closing statements before we go to the ratings? Or
I don't know. I suppose one thing I'm glad that didn't happen is there was mention of an aerospace engineer, and some people were like, "Oh, who could that be? Could that be Reed Richards? Could that be Blue Marvel?" And I'm so glad that it wasn't Reed Richards, because I think that would have been just like the most lame place to introduce a character like that. You know.
okay,
Yeah, I think it would have as well.
You got any, Liam?
No.
No, fair enough. I give this a 7.1 out of 10.
Oh.
Interesting.
Where's the
As
one
in the whole-
from?
So the whole show.
Yeah.
I think all in all, I'd probably give it something like an 8.5.
Fair enough.
not-
Yeah, I get that.
Not a 9. I mean, I did really like some elements, but I couldn't say like I loved it. You know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I think I'm with Ben. I was thinking 9 at first, but then now I think 8.5 is better.
Fair enough.
I am going to go for 9 because
Fair enough. Yeah.
this is the first Marvel thing to really hook me back. Because after Endgame, I didn't think I'd be coming back to the MCU because I didn't think it would be as good. Like I thought it would just go onto these new characters where you wouldn't care that much about them, but this one really brought me back, and it had that great mystery in it, like who was controlling it, and what was happening, and it got that just right, and it got everything else just right as well, I think, and the action was pretty good as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's each to their own. As I say, I personally I found the first 3 great, and the rest of it either good, average, or the end a bit like, you know. But yeah, it's each to their own. I see why people do love it, but yeah.
Well, I'll say this: it was better than Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I haven't
It's
got
debatable.
through. I haven't got
Debatable.
through all that yet, but I think Falcon and Winter Soldier is a bit better. That's my opinion.
Can I just say something about James? Can I just say something about Falcon to you? It's not a spoiler.
Okay, go on then.
I think it gets better as it goes along.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Episode, but
I can agree with that.
About that, I think.
all right then. So
Okay.
we're doing this Marvel quiz now. It says
nice.
very hard Marvel quiz, hardest Marvel quiz, but they say that for everyone. I didn't even look up hard quiz. I just looked up normal quiz. So let's do it. Iron Man. What song plays at the beginning of the movie? I think it's this
Back in
one, but
Black.
yeah.
Oh, is it? I know what it sounds like. I just don't know what the song is.
Back in Black. I hit the sand.
Oh,
The balls. All right then. Incredible. Well, this is easy. Putting a team together, but that is what it is, isn't it, lads?
Oh, yeah, that would
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sense, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Final answer then.
He's drunk at a bar, isn't he? And he Tony walks over to him.
Yeah.
I've only seen it once.
Is it Natalie
Natalia,
Rushman? I don't know. It could be
Romanoff.
wrong.
I think it's right.
Yeah, hello, Romanoff.
I don't know.
Do you guys
I can't
think
remember.
it is true or?
Oh, so having a convo, Hannah.
No,
I was right.
I
was
knew
right.
it. I knew it.
Yeah.
What?
Uh,
Beer? It's beer, isn't it?
A beer,
It's a
yeah.
drink. Yeah, it's a drink.
Oh, a cup of coffee, and he goes another.
Yeah, I do love
Yeah,
it.
good coffee. He smashes it off the floor, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that.
Where does you know what, Liam? As you got that one right, you'll be the final answer from now on. Me and George botched that previous one. The first adventure. Where does
That's a
Peggy
lot.
tell Steve she wants to meet him for the dance before? I've got no idea. I've got no idea.
the Cotton Club.
Is it? Yeah.
Cabana.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's the Cotton Club. Yeah, I'm guessing.
Ben, what do you think? But I'm going with Liam's final answer.
I just thought it was a funny name.
Oh, Tropics is here. Hello, hello, hello. Bloody BuzzFeed Rushman. I was right. Fair play, fair play. What? So you think the Cotton Club, Liam?
Yeah, it's one of the clubs, I think.
Oh!
Oh,
I got it right.
I don't know. Something else I can't really remember, to be fair.
The Avengers Natasha remarks to Clint that the Battle of New York is a lot like Budapest, isn't it? Their time in
Yeah.
Budapest.
Is that what they said? Yeah,
Yeah,
it was, wasn't it?
I'm
Yeah,
really
obviously,
sure of that. Yeah.
They've gone to Sokovia, yeah. Have they?
I think they'll do some talk about that or show it.
Harley, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's Harley or Henry. I'm gonna go Harley, but what do
It's
you guys
Harley.
think?
It is Harley. Yeah, it's
Harley,
Harley.
final answer for 1200.
Hey, dreams me. There we go.
Oh,
In Thor Dark World, where do Sif and Volstagg?
they give it to the collector, isn't it?
Collector.
They give it to the collector. Yeah.
Yeah, collector.
Yeah.
Nice,
That leads
lad.
into Guardians, doesn't it? Yeah.
Captain America, the Winter Soldier. What does the Winter Soldier say on it?
Does he say who the hell's Bucky?
I'm not sure.
Or does he say, "Do I know you?" Or he's gone?
What did you say? I'm
He's
going
been
for.
quite aggressive because he's battling him, isn't he? So I guess it'd be.
And what do you think? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's right. Yeah,
Oh,
well done.
okay.
Hey.
I don't even watch these movies that much.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
It was.
Wasn't?
Was it?
No, I know this one. It's this one. It's this one.
It's
No,
one
wait,
of the
no,
ones that
it's
involves a
not.
leg.
Oh
it's not
no!
binoculars. It's not binoculars.
Oh, so it's got to be the second one then, hasn't it? That one.
Ban
Yeah.
Battery and Precision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. That's what we did.
What word does Tanya
Avengers: Age of Ultron.
I don't know. Shit, maybe.
Yeah, probably. I think
How
it
are
is,
you meant
isn't
to
it?
know this?
Because he doesn't usually swear, does he?
No, because he's a
Yeah.
Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
there
is.
we go.
Nice.
What animal does Darren cross? It's a. Is it a sheep? I can just remember a sheep.
It might,
No?
I feel like it would be a sheep, yeah, because that's kind of the scientific animal.
It
Isn't
is a
Like,
sheep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I was thinking the mouse for that. Infinity War, isn't it? Oh no, it's
No,
Endgame. Sorry.
At the start of Endgame, yeah.
Yeah,
He
Endgame.
was
Yeah.
on Iron Man's team.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get locked up.
Oh
in
yeah,
the end.
because Black Widow's on Iron Man's team, isn't she? Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of doctor is?
Yeah.
Head surgeon. Head surgeon.
Yes, that
Neurosurgeon. There we go.
Yeah.
Got it
He's
again.
a plastic surgeon and he did up Scarlett Johansson right beforehand.
Mary Poppins.
Oh, Mary Pop. Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's one of the. That's one of the.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most memorable things from
Yeah.
that film. And I'm not. And I like the film. I'm not saying it's whatever.
Who
I'm
does
just
he
saying that's
say
one of the
to?
things.
Who does? Oh,
He
yeah,
just
when
says
he
it to
flies. I
them.
remember that.
Yeah.
There's some cool ISIS in the chat right now.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Wait, what?
What?
There's
Who
some
does?
cool ISIS.
Hold on. Just bus driver, isn't it?
Now he's a bus driver in Infinity War. I think.
James Chat.
He's
Who
a
does Stanley Hero?
neighbor.
James,
can't
wrong
remember.
one. I delete that from chat.
Who made the thumbnail? Which one?
I think it's the second one, yeah.
How do I get rid of the comment?
You should be able to do it on the chat. Yeah.
Oops, I've got rid of it.
Streaming,
Right.
yeah.
Who made the thumbnail? I just got it off Google. Hey, Kill, I got it off Google. So, I didn't want to hassle you to make too many thumbnails. So, Spider-Man Homecoming. So, who do you reckon it is?
Second one.
Yeah, just go with that. Go. 'Cause I don't know.
Yeah.
I can remember that bit now. I think was part of it. Yeah.
How
Yeah,
are we meant to bloody remember
Oh,
this?
God.
I think it's three numbers.
It was. I think it started with one, but I don't know if it was.
I'm pretty sure it was three numbers. I could be
142.
wrong.
142.
I think it was
Liam,
one.
what do you think?
So you two saying 142, Ben and
Yeah.
Jules.
I am. Yeah.
Go on, then we'll go with that.
I sort of have a feeling with this, but you know what? I'm going to go for this final answer as well. So I'm not going for this. Hey!
Nice.
Vibranium, isn't it?
It's a mask.
Yeah.
And a mask.
Oh yeah, there is a mask. as well.
Killmonger's got the tribal mask on. Yeah.
Smart lads.
Oh,
Hey.
yes, yeah.
Inspired from the comics as well.
What elective class did Thor take? He's learning to speak Groot, wasn't it?
Yeah, Groot.
Yeah.
Like, I speak Groot.
Yeah.
Right then, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Scott hid an old Ant-Man suit underneath a trophy. What did the trophy say? What was greatest dad? What was greatest suit? Was
Greatest dad, isn't it?
wasn't Best
Yes,
dad,
maybe
yeah.
Dad. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Dad.
Yeah.
I feel like it might. Yeah. No. It was Grandma. Yeah, because it's
Oh,
the
of
joke.
course it is.
This is because it's the joke of like. Well, the film's not very funny.
Oh, they got it wrong. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, of course it wouldn't be that obvious, would it?
Well, you never know, do you?
Most obvious one, didn't we? But yeah, right, you never know.
Yeah.
damn it.
Right.
All right.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh, falling asleep at this one.
Yeah, exactly.
General Mo.
Commander.
No, wait, no. Lieutenant Trouble. What am I thinking?
No idea.
Yes,
Don't
it's-
care.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
welcome, Ben.
What is Natasha's phone line?
It's
Let me
okay.
go.
Is it? It's okay.
Or
Yeah.
maybe. Ooh.
Or is it
Let
Let Me
Me
Go? It's one of the top two, isn't it?
I'm going with it. It's okay.
No. It's not the last two. It's going to be one of the first.
It's probably It's okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we going with that?
Oh, no.
Yes. There we go.
Right, yes.
Very
There we
nice. Right,
Oh.
well,
Sisters Peter by.
how
oh,
are
Black
we
God.
meant to know this?
I don't think I can
Black
remember.
Dahlia. I'm going to wait.
Oh, yeah,
Buy a
this
Black
one.
Dahlia necklace because of the murders. The murders, yeah.
This one.
Yeah, the Black Dahlia.
Yeah.
Wow, we did
all
pretty
right,
well.
I mean- oh, this is a question for you, George.
Oh.
Right, what is it, George? You're the Wandavision expert. Come on, lad.
Yeah. He's been messing everything up.
All right, we're leaving this. Ben, Liam, do you want to go for something or?
I think George got it right. I think.
No.
There we go then.
Nice.
We went for that.
It's been Agatha.
How many dog tags have you seen running? Oh my
2.
God.
Two, I think is.
That is not something.
Yeah, because you usually wear 2 dog tags for some reason.
Oh, okay, that's the end. How much?
There's a four space in that then.
So we got 2 bonus points and then we got 20, didn't we?
Look good four in that then.
So I think we got 22 out of what, 20?
25.
I don't know.
Not bad at all, is it?
It's 23. Yeah, not bad.
Yes, we did pretty good.
Well, there we go.
88%.
It says we scored better than 100% of all of the quiz takers.
Right, where does it say 88%?
Oh no, it's 22 out of 25 this percent is 85.
I think it's if you go up to
Okay.
before we did the
Oh,
bonus
sorry,
questions.
you
I
have to
think.
go.
Yeah, it's before we did the bonus questions, I think. Here we are, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we are. Yeah, 20 out of 23. Great, three. There we go.
Which ones did we get wrong then?
I don't know. Don't care. Crossed it off now. Woo.
It's gone. The trophy, and then
Trophy, the
Oh, the
I
Black
know.
Widow thing, what she was known as.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I'll watch that one.
I got it right, though, so
Lads, yeah. Do you wanna do legit or a bit then?
Go on, yeah.
oh yeah. I always like that section.
All right then. So George, you can be the detective, and we all come up with different stories. All right, I'll
Okay.
give mine to you
I like
first.
that.
Right then.
I-
So,
I have to remember which one I did last time though, so I don't do it again.
to be fair, the trophy one
Oh,
was a bit
great.
obscure. Yeah, you're right there.
I don't think I would have remembered it.
Not bad.
either,
22
so-
out of 23.
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah, wear a mask. Third, I think. Yep. Cheers, lads. I only don't get your names up because they're not the most suitable names for a stream, but I'll definitely read the comments. True, it was a bit weird. Yeah. Well, Ram. Well, this guy. Yeah, I can get these comments up. Anyway, my story. Mine is. I have a car better than 2 millionaires that I know. Do you want to ask questions? All right.
Can
So
you
I'll
tell
tell
me who? Okay, tell me the story
I
first.
can't say who they are for privacy reasons.
Right.
but-
Okay.
I've got a Ford Fiesta Finesse, and one of them uses a Citroen Berlingo as a runaround car, and the other one has a Hyundai Getz. And the one who has the Citroen Berlingo
oh, the
as a
Getz.
runaround car does the one who has the runaround car. He does have a better car as well, but I still have a better car than those two millionaires. Because in my opinion, I do. Because the Citroen Berlingo is very old, and my Ford Fiesta is better than a Hyundai gets. So, but that's just
now you got me with it because you know I don't like them two cars, and I like your one. Oh,
but it is objectively speaking, I suppose. I don't know. Is mine a bit better? Yeah, I'd say so. Cause I should have. All right, go on then.
So I'm not gonna say it's true.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, yeah. Well done. This is getting bullshit now. What?
I thought it was true.
Are we doing it like after each one now? Okay.
Yeah, each one. Well done, George. You are the champ. Well done. I can't believe you really guessed true. I thought this would be a situation of George once again saying, "It's so cool. You would have told me about this already." But yeah, basically these two millionaires. I should have said newer car, but in reality, newer better. It's sort of the same thing in a sense. You know, I don't know. Anyway, Ben, your story next. Go on then, son.
All right. So when I was around, I think like 12 years old, I think, I had a mate in the upper year, and this was like in the last days of MSN, right before everyone stopped using it. And one day, his mum comes to my house, knocks on the door, and has a chat with my mum and dad. They call me down, and they were like, "Ben, we need to talk to you about this one person who's been chatting to so and so on MSN. It's an older man, as we found out, who doesn't." And their name is Gaycow Hernandez, spelled Geycow, and then Hernandez. And as it turns out, my mate who was making YouTube videos, that's how he found him. And so they wanted to make sure that because I also made YouTube videos at the time, they wanted to make sure that I wasn't being nonced on as well. And so for the next 2 weeks, basically he got like a lift home instead of catching the bus or walking because he was like worried that like some strange man would find him. So yeah, that's
Can
the
you
story.
tell me what some of the messages were?
It was I think it was stuff like, you know, where do you live, what school do you go to, that kind of thing. Nothing like explicit, but definitely creepy from an older person.
Yeah, a bit of Fogling, basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that one is true.
It was true. It was legit. Yeah.
I was going to go for that too because you were sweating, Ben. You were sweating and you kept going. And I thought it must be true if he's sweating because it must be a sad, horrible story. Do you want to say more about the story, or is it too personal? Or
Well,
how did it end?
I thought it went very, very into detail. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Eddie put long.
No, that wasn't much more than that. Just that it was something that, because you always hear about it happening to someone else, and then when it happens to one of your friends,
I think we might have just scored a goal.
Scary, innit? So Eddie put lol. Then Eddie put sounds like a nonce from one of those oldie safety vids they tell you and Shelley.
But it sounds like.
Yeah.
Then
Eddie
Ford
himself.
said, "I know, right?"
It's an EDP situation.
Yeah. So Liam, do you want to do your story? George, you are on fire, man. That was really good.
Problem is, I don't know. I still can't. I haven't came up with one though. I'm just hopeless at coming up with stories and
maybe
doing
just anything. Just anything. It can be a true rubbish one. It can be a rubbish lie. Just anything. Maybe it throws off George.
Yeah.
George is on a fucking roll, man. Jesus Christ. Though mine was hard and Ben's was really hard to figure out.
God.
Maybe a college story, maybe a primary school, secondary school story, maybe a work story, or make one up. Come on, God. Liam. Please, come on.
Now, even to make this really easy for me, it was really hard for me.
Come on, Leo.
Thinking of it.
Right, all right, hold on. All right, I'll give you till well, let's give you another minute. So on mine, it's 49:18. So let's give you till 50:18. Then, if not, we'll have a alternate decider. So. Lumpa, lumpa. All right, you really can't come up with one. All right, are you sure? Do you want me to take over? So or have you come up with one? Liam?
Why don't I take my headphones out? You two give him one.
No. I'm just going to do
I'll
one
come
now
back.
instead. As Liam can't come up with one, I'm just going to do another one. So, when I was a kid in North Devon, this was Bideford, a celebrity pointed 2 toy guns at me. As a kid in North Devon, this was Bideford. Wait, what's the echo? What the hell's that echo? That was weird. Ben, are you trolling me, son? What the hell is that all about, man?
I was watching the stream back just to check something.
Oh, okay, sorry.
He was the celebrity.
It was Chegger. So what happened was he was coming to visit Bideford, and what happened was he just rolled in because he's quite a funny guy, quite a banter guy. Basically, he when he first rolled up, he walked through, and everyone was like, "Way!" And then he had some toy guns from the shop. The toy shop at the holiday place, and he went ooh like that, and just
and then shot you.
No, it was just toy guns. He was doing it to everyone, not just me, but he was going like this as a joke to hype people up and make them laugh. Yeah, with the toy guns.
Yeah.
It was around 2006. I was really into Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was sitting next to some people who was also into Yu-Gi-Oh, and they was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "It's time to duel." So.
Now I know you were into Yu-Gi-Oh a bit, weren't you? No, I know that's right. Look into James. Just look into my eyes so I can tell.
Are you all right, George?
Jeez.
Look into my eyes. So
I'm being molested.
So I can tell.
There's some more comments. I'll read them in a sec.
Including some unfavourable usernames.
True.
Yes!
Was it there?
That's still 2.
Finally!
That's still 2. That's still 2-1.
Yeah!
That's still 2-1 to me though.
Yeah! So now, George, you have done amazing. You are the best legit or a bit person.
I've still got two right today though.
So what happened was
technically I'm still winning.
No, you are. You're the best legit or a bit person ever because you have done phenomenal. But I'm glad I finally trumped you after all the time. Ben, disgrace.
Well, what did you say? I missed that.
He keeps playing me back. Disgrace, Ben.
I was looking back through the old ones I've been in because I want to find out which legit or a bit stories I've told before. Got to start writing down.
Fair enough. Yeah, you don't want to tell the same one twice. Anyway, so I'll tell you the actual. Now, this is sort of a bit of a trick one. So I did actually meet Cheggers, but he didn't do the. But yeah, he did actually come down, but he just didn't do.
Oh, that's a bit of a cop out, though. Come on.
I'll have to make him difficult. George, I have to make him difficult. George, I've done them before, and you've got them right. Like the million. Can you not do that? Like the million. Hold on. All right. So the million views one. I said a million. I had a million views on something. No, I was in multiple videos with a million views, and I tricked, and it was a trick question type one because I was in some a million views ones, but not in loads. All right then. All right. So let's read some comments then. Eddie. Ben, what the hell was that?
I was wondering what I hear in the background. What was that?
Ben, what the hell was that? Seriously?
The beans and burgers.
Oh, thank God. Beans and burgers! I want my beans and burgers! Right, anyway, so someone's put EDP 445 entered to prison for 45 years. Good one. This will be interesting.
Did he,
Bang.
did he anything just to buy a cupcake or something like that?
Bad joke. But he deserves it because he's not well, what he did was pretty awful. Well, absolutely awful. Some kids at my school would always play Yu-Gi-Oh! In a year office. Like they would get the dual desk. Okay, just dual.
I'll say this and I'll say that.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, apparently on the smelly bender.
That's what I was laughing at. HSBC Bank said TGC is a smelly bender.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, I got the. I should have just read Eddie instead of the actual thing. Eddie put True. Yo, look at the comments. LMAO. He's a nonce. I know he's a nonce. He's horrible. He's disgusting. Anyway, should we just look at some You wish, George. Demented fantasies. So, should we look at some Marvel news quickly?
Yeah.
To end it. So, let's look at some news then.
What do you say,
I
George?
don't think we'll get named.
You guys got any news?
Some MCU trailers because I don't think they'll get claimed.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
I've already watched them now, I think I've already watched them. So.
Well, HSBC Bank says also Jersey still owes us 5,000 quid in debt due to gambling. I know he's owed you for ages, hasn't he, AJ? But you need to get on it. You can't keep harassing the co-host of his podcast. You need to get on it, Jersey. I mean, not Jersey Bank, HSBC Bank. You need to get on top of this, lad, because this is getting ridiculous now, isn't it? He owes you so much money. You might have to declare bankruptcy soon if this keeps going on. So anyway, let's get into this then. So the Marvel movie audiences are already comparing Scott Johansson, according to the director. So let's read a bit of this then. Journey Marvel Studios Con has been on a long one filled with delays. Yeah, quite a lot of delays because of COVID. A lot of films have been delayed. You can imagine how eager the fans are. Same continuity. I mean, I'm glad we are getting another cheeky, Scarlett Johansson action with, this Black Widow.
Yeah, well, don't know why you want it.
Yeah, I mean, she's very good looking, isn't she? But no, I think she's a great character too, as well. Not only the looks, she's a very cool character.
It's funny that this was meant to be come out 2 days before I was 20, and now I'm 21, and it still hasn't come out.
Wow.
I just think how time flies like that. Jesus. I wonder what the after credit scene will be, if it will be something for phase 4.
Mm-hmm. Well, what was the
should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
What was the
thing I'm seeing is that Black Widow's not actually dead, because if you think in Civil War she had blonde hair, and didn't she? She had blonde hair.
That was in Infinity War, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, one of them she did, but her sister in this movie is blonde. But in the comics, they did do an arc where the one with blonde hair was Black Widow for a while.
Oh, this doesn't play out loud. Did you?
So maybe it was the blonde sister that was pretending to be her between.
Oh no! Stop it! There we go. All right.
It was the sister who played her between Civil War and Infinity War. Because if you think Black Widow's got there's masks. Doesn't she actually use this?
Oh bloody hell! This is a spoiler.
Oh yeah, like in the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. She has a mask, so maybe she could have used one of them for her sister, and it's the sister that's died.
All right, have you guys got any Marvel news?
I don't think so, but you never know.
Yeah,
I've got on them, Ben.
Well, the big news this week has been about Black Panther and She-Hulk, because in Black Panther there's an actor called Tinoch Huerta. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Who's apparently playing Namor, Marvel's oldest character, as like the villain. Presumably,
Yeah.
Cool. And then the villain of She-Hulk is apparently going to be Titania, and she's being played by
Never
Jamila.
heard of it.
Not many people have, to be honest, but it's like a She-Hulk villain, you know.
Yeah.
And then,
James, get a picture of us to see her.
She-Hulk.
Not She-Hulk, Titania.
No.
Titania, yeah.
Okay, I'll get a She-Hulk up. I mean Titania in a sec. So that's the news then, Ben.
That's one of them. And then the last one was supposedly Hulk's son, Scar. It might be in it.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Never knew about that.
And
Yeah.
as well, Loki started this week as well.
Oh yeah.
Well, once we've reviewed Winter Soldier, at some point we'll have to get on top of that one then as well. So that'll be cool.
Mm.
All right then. Titania Marvel. Here she is. There you go. This is what she looks like.
Damn.
Yeah.
Very bulky legs, cool stuff. Yep.
I'm very bulky of a place as well, James.
Yeah. So there you go. Very cool indeed.
I look forward to seeing who they choose to be her.
Yeah. That'll be very cool.
Who
Anyway.
think will play her?
What's her name? Amy Schumer.
Do you know Rhonda?
No,
from
Gina
the-
Carano.
from the-
Yes, but they won't hire her.
Oh yeah. Or
She'd be awesome. She'd be awesome.
Joe Rhonda from the WWE.
Ronda Rousey. No, what are you going on about?
Oh, I think she could play her.
No, she'd be rubbish.
If it could, them two.
If they rehired Gina Carano, it'd be awesome if she could play. That'd be absolutely fantastic.
I don't think Disney would do that.
Right, so okay, all right. Who else then? Ben, Liam, have you got any ideas?
What news?
No, I was just going to say.
No, I
I was
mean-
just looking at the previous podcast, and I love the one with the Doctor Who interview about Doctor Who, and it's just a Top Gear of George and your faces on it.
Yeah, it was the.
Yeah, that one. Oh, I made that one. You know.
I'm
Did you?
Clarkson and George is David
Yeah.
Tennant. So I wish there were more gritty locations like Civil War and what's CANTW? Oh,
The Winter Soldier.
Captain.
America.
Winter Soldier.
and the Winter Soldier. I thought it was Falcon and the Winter Soldier. No. Or at the
Captain
end,
America
is it
and-
called?
That's a spoiler.
At the spoiler. At the very end, yeah.
Okay.
All right, there, everyone.
Anyway,
So today,
what are you doing? I'm glad you're giving the podcast.
Every time I open the video, it plays the sound, but it keeps.
All right then. Anyway, lads, we'll end it there. Any closing statements? Any final messages? Not her. Who are you talking about? All right. Anyway. Any final messages? Oh, not Amy. Yeah. She'd be shooting. She was just joking.
No.
Okay, then. Well, we can end it nicely there.
Yeah, let's all do the Wandavision sound to end.
No.
Oh, I
Anyway,
wish I could-
thank you so much. What were you saying, Liam?
No, I was just saying. I was going to say because George is saying about doing the song. Then I was just going to say, well, I wish I could remember the lyrics, but we're not doing that.
Yeah. Well, we'll end
in the
it.
order.
We'll end it there then, lads. Have a good one, everyone. See ya. Have a good one.
It's all right.
Oh, George has something he wants to say. What do you want to say, George?
It was George or
No. All right, liars. Bye-bye.